Alright, is this thing on? Hopefully it's recording. So, morning started a little rough. Hard, you know, it's hard. It's hard. So I decided to go on this little bike ride, pack my shit up, go for a bike ride. And you guys gotta understand my position, man. Like, I got like 20 letters in my backpack right now telling me to surrender my license so they could push legal action against me or whatever. You know, and I'm still on probation, felony probation that carries, 10 to 15 years. That I thought we had all paid up. I mean, my friend out in Seattle had helped me, and we put together on it, and we had, we were gonna pay up and get me out of Iowa. That was the plan before all this shit happened. But now I got more fines because these fines are from, tickets that I got while being recruited by this CI who initially approached me as a federal agent, and many people in powers were involved in keeping hidden from me, allowed me to be, I guess follow the carrot, I guess you could call it. But when I first got approached, when I made my documents like I was taught in college for cybersecurity and doing security analysis and shit like this, I fucking wrote clearly on it my intentions and what I'm going to be doing, which is basically being a third-party outside observer to the task force and to the streets. Meaning I owe no alliances to anybody. I'm an independent operative. Okay? So that's the first initial deal that was made with this fake Fed that many were present at, witnesses were present at, and many know what I'm about. I've been this way for a long time. I don't sell out. Everybody thought I was chasing fame out in Standing Rock, and I got offered many jobs, man. You think motherfuckers want to hit me up, talk about, come be a part of this fucking media team and that media team? You think I wanted to be in front of a camera? I fucking hate these cameras, dude. I like to ghost out. I'm a security guy. So, stress was getting to me today because I can't even go figure out my license situation. I can't, I've been here like 3 times, man, and they don't ever take it from me, make me surrender it. I come in here and ask me how to fix this because the state should pay for it. These tickets shouldn't even exist, and if these tickets didn't exist, I wouldn't even be on probation. I'd be complete. And then on the other end, after I bought my Suburban, when I came the following year, after this whole time when I was doing this shit with the task force, my Suburban, I couldn't even register it. So I'm rolling around doing some dumb shit in my truck while on probation for the task force with no fucking tags. I'm not even legal. That's how much they let me get away with. But they didn't let me get away with it, did they? Because now I suffer from it. All because I got lured into some shit that wasn't real. Yet it was set, staged, and prepped and laid before me and fucking allowed to happen by the state. Right here, the state. But these little task forces around here in these counties are tricky, man. And it's like, they're like the fucking thin line between where the separation between state and Fed end, because you got state level fuckers or county level people, whatever, state level, that are given federal powers at certain times where they don't have to identify themselves, they don't have to show their faces, and they can command and demand anything of any chief in any county that they operate in. This guy's been doing it for 17 years. And I didn't push nothing, man. I came as a gentleman, as a citizen of this community, asking what the fuck, And nobody could look me in the eyes no more. And I'm going to show you some, because you guys know what kind of powers that I'm up against, and a lot are scared, But I spend my day. I'm right here right now, at the fucking the Devil's Den, the Devil's Lair. This is his lair number 2, right outside the courthouse. You know, home base for the guy that's responsible for all this shit is fucking Mesa City. But, you know, I mean, anywhere he goes, he gets to set up throne over here in 9 different counties. And so I come up here to figure out my license stuff because I have to pay off about my Suburban. You know, I can't get my tags back unless I pay 20 grand from restitution that just suddenly appeared from fucking 2001 or 3 or some shit. You know, from a case that I was defending my mother from a guy that was whooping on her, and they started coming at me, and I'm a kid. And all I had was this little teeny, not even a 2-inch fucking pocket blade in my pocket. And after he got the best of me and was on top of me, that's all I had left. And he even went in and fucking claimed self-defense for me, you know, that I was defending myself and my mother. And I still got hit with restitution because of his medical bills. He didn't have no medical. So out of nowhere, after I already purchased this vehicle a year ago, and when you purchase and finance a vehicle, I don't know if you know the process, but you have to have your tags, all your shit legit, you know, for full coverage. And then suddenly next year when I got to re-register, I can't fucking get them unless I pay 20 grand. And this is like right at the same time as I'm getting suckered in to this bullshit. Right after I finished college and shit. Doing good things for my life. Got clean and sober. Quit drinking and shit. Quit fighting cops. You know, I did right with my life. Again, after me and Haley Young already did it once, but now I'm starting to notice a pattern here, folks. This is why I keep coming up to these fucking statues and circling them. Because I'm starting to realize that I know a lot more people than I think I know. I got a lot of fucking family names on here, and I'm starting to notice similar family names that have suffered under the same shit I have that are all over this fucking statues. I got a lot of people to talk to, and I'm gonna put them all on live streams. If they don't come forward themselves and make right themselves, because some of these people might get spared their jobs, you know what I mean? If they come forward and just say what's up, they might get spared. I don't know. I'm not the judge. I'm not the jury. I'm not nobody. I'm just a guy that got caught in the mix of all this bullshit with this task force out here, and the suffering and the truth of what's really happening and why they're here every day, and why I can stay outside this courthouse and do a live stream and talk about it. But then we go kick back and let everybody else kick back, because number 1, 2, and 3, that's how they mark their vehicles on these sheriffs, because they get to use the sheriffs. Those are the task force, you know. They get to anonymize themselves. They can use sheriffs in 9 different counties. And when they switch it to the task force, they don't have to wear no names, none of that shit. They got fake names. They wear ski masks, all that shit. You don't get to know who they are. But they like to show off. So when they pull up in their sheriff's trucks, they'll label them like SR 1, 2, and 3. So I had the top 3 chiefs here, you know. All top 3 chiefs right here, right now, after I've been doing these live streams and slowly leaking the truth. I'm circling them instead of them circling me. What the fuck is really going on? Pisses me off because I didn't, one, I didn't deserve this shit. I did something right for the community, good for the people. 2, there was a lot of fucked up shit that happened that I didn't even know about by some dude that I'm not gonna fucking name right now. And he gets to get away with every goddamn thing he did in my life since the day I got here, and I didn't even know who the hell he was. And then he takes off and steals all my shit and goes to fucking wherever, his retirement home. Yeah, and he thought I was some punk that's just gonna back down. I really ain't got much left to say, man. Except for, I don't care what it's gonna take, man. I ain't gonna shut up, because they ain't letting me do nothing else in my life. I can't do shit. I can't go nowhere. I can't get a job. I can't do nothing. And all I get told is to fucking let it all go. Ha! I've already had to let too many things go in my life, man. I ain't letting nothing else go. You know? I've had to let my son go. I've had to let my mom go too many times. I've had to let my dad go too many times. I'm not letting this shit fucking go. You know? And the funniest part about this whole thing is I'm circling their fucking nest, and the top 3 chiefs are here, and number 1 just took off when he realized I was here, but 2 and 3 are still here watching my shit. just pay attention.